That one.
Last time, dear listener, our brave and questionably sane adventurers continued their noble quest. Having already dispatched the undead riffraff that rudely interrupted the caravan's journey, with steel, spell, and a healthy dose of righteous indignation, they tracked the source of the attack to a nearby burial mound. Because when the dead rot, one simply must go poking around their house. And inside, it was charming. Dank corridors, ancient stone, and the sort of ambiance that screams, you're about to be cursed. And cursed they nearly were. For the mound held horrors aplenty. A zombie ogre the size of a barn and twice as angry. A wraith so incorporeal it made half the party question their weapon choices. And a wight, yes, a proper guardian wight, who clearly hadn't had visitors in centuries and was not in the mood for company. Each foe fell, eventually. The ogre was a slog, the wraith a nightmare, and the wight, well, he was civil enough to offer. How delightfully archaic. And who should step forward but Barrow? Muscles rippling, eyes blazing, and absolutely no plan beyond, I'm going to hit it harder. It was close, very close, and the rest of the party watched it with bated breath, ready to intervene, or run, depending on how things turned out. But Tavarot, bless his rage-fueled heart, emerged victorious, the wight defeated with all, and the tomb revealed its great secret. Treasure. Glorious, glittering, back-breakingly heavy treasure. Coins of every kind, relics of a forgotten age, a set of ancient bronze armor. They looted with glee, weighed down by their newfound wealth. And then, another door. Because of course so. And behind it, a flaming skeleton. Yes, flaming, as if regular skeletons weren't enough. And he brought friends. The final chamber erupted in chaos. Steel clashing against bone, fire licking the walls, and the party once again proving that bravery is mostly just stubbornness with better weapons.
Yay.
I like that.
If I'm not going to do like narrator voice, then I'm going to have fun making an interesting tale.
You're like Marcus from Borderlands. You always have a tail.
But we left off with Avery at the top of the initiative.
That's you freak!
Now you're calling me a freak?
I don't know, I figured that was just the party dynamic.
The tail fits, you freak!
Okay, so I'm guessing this is the flaming skeleton that appeared.
Yes.
Yes, he is
I don't remember
flaming.
If it started like talking or attacking or what it was doing.
It started attacking.
And we
yeah.
attacked it. And Brian attacked me.
I did. Bounced the beam off the wall to hit him. And do half the net damage.
What have we got for health? Right.
Obviously,
You hit
Frank is
cold.
dying.
You just have the cold, he's fine.
I'm at like a quarter.
So 25.
A quarter of my max.
Quarters are worth 25.
My max
You
is
remembered
only
you had like
24.
8 and stuff, right?
I do have 8?
I gave it to,
Oh yeah, and then I got hit.
okay, well. I mean, of your health points, is there enough healing room to actually spread healing points, or can you not go above that?
We still have our hit point max reduced, Tyler, if you don't remember.
Yep.
I know. Yeah, my hit point. My max is right now only 24.
You're definitely not a quarter.
No, I'm at a quarter of that.
He's a nickel.
He's a nickel who wishes he was a quarter. He's trying so hard.
Alright, so then.
A nickel and a penny.
Hooray. Alright. Now
Oh
that's
no, she's
Sam.
gonna touch you.
Oh no.
No, no.
Wait, this is you, Tyler, right? The big,
Yes.
yeah, because you're the big one.
He's the halfling.
Yeah.
The halfling big one.
Look for the big halfling.
Is it a halfling? I wonder what a pulling looks like. Slaps knee.
Touch.
Yay.
It's even better because I immediately imagine that, like, because you're always armored, so it's just a slap knee clank.
Mm. It's a very heavily modified suit, and I have a mechanical arm that comes out and slaps my knee for me.
Oh no.
Well, I just stand there completely stoic-like.
Well, technically, if you take a warlock feat, undying or on death one, you can get a third hand attached to your back.
I also imagine you built some kind of device where just a little compartment opens up, but a little drum set comes out and goes, But do you do anything else here?
No.
Well, it is then your turn, Jorgo.
Well, I'll come around on him. Oh god, that sounded weird. I'm flanking.
Come around on him.
Take the skeleton from behind, huh?
So he can give you a reach around.
Mm-hmm. Bap.
Apparently the reach around worked.
He screams, "No homo!"
Super effective.
75, which is very accurate, a rattling strike. You have rattled this skeleton. He must succeed on a wisdom save. He must succeed on a wisdom save or be frightened of you.
Oh my gosh.
Can he be frightened?
I don't think. No,
sure
yeah,
they
technically
can.
they can because they can be frightened by the divine spark, or the divine. The
Yeah,
channel
he is
divinity.
not immune. He's not immune to frighten. Wisdom save.
You should pass it.
He
The
failed.
wizard.
Oh my gosh.
This skeleton is now scared of Jorgo for punching him so hard.
Put the reach around.
And then I'll bonus action since I can now. Put up a defensive field.
He screams, his voice getting higher pitched in horror. No!
Joe, your voice went outside the range again.
Again, I literally have no voice on other than clear.
It might be your mic settings.
No, it's the noise gate.
Oh.
I know it's the noise
Again.
gate. I wonder if I
Jill's that special. They have to negate him.
the flaming skeleton screams in fear. No homo! No homo!
Dougal, no!
Don't touch me there!
Well, that's me. But, fire alarm chirp. Which means he now has disadvantage in everything because if he has to attack me, he's frightened of me.
But he's scared of you.
That's so funny.
And he has to try and
See,
get
it's-
away from you too.
No,
No, he moved.
he can't move
Yeah.
closer.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yep.
Griffle.
Griffle's just gonna shoot him through the head.
Yep, that's the plan.
Rail
Stick his
can
little stick.
I have to move closer though. Move to here. Gonna hope for the best.
That's definitely a hit.
It's the best.
Hurrah! 17.
Now you need to find a way to make that hoopak into a firearm.
Yeah.
Give it the gunpowder quality.
I mean,
Not a battlesmith,
it does send a projectile.
You also, every time you put a stone in, you also pack a little bit of gunpowder into the flame.
Yeah.
Doesn't do
A
it.
solid-
It looks real cool.
He needs to get a small little ball with gunpowder, light it, then shoot it.
That is all I can do.
All right. Well, it is still up, and it has disadvantage on attacking anything else, but it also has disadvantage on attacking Jorgo. So, I mean, at this point, I guess it's going to just attack Jorgo with disadvantage.
Okay.
Your armor class is 21 or 20?
22.
22. Well, he misses. And then he critically fails.
Wow.
which in his case is a... Well, that doesn't make any sense. I guess it can make some sense. Tangled gear. Somehow his armor or clothing is snagging, giving him disadvantage. Until the end of his next turn.
He's flailing helplessly against my armor.
He is Tavern. This pathetic skeleton just flailing around pathetically in front of you. Its teeth are chattering. It keeps saying something about no homo.
Almost.
No, demoralized him. Now get him for extra experience.
Definitely a hit.
Tap his ass.
And with one last final heavy blow, you crush its flaming skull as the fires go out. But of course, it wouldn't be a flaming skeleton if the fires didn't go out with a bang. As both of you and Yigfrig must make dex saves.
Oh no. Good thing I put some healing out there.
Don't worry, I'm good at Dex.
Well, fail, fail, fail. As you all take 16 fire damage.
You're a
He
barbarian.
explodes.
You should have advantage on dex saves.
No, I have advantage on strength saves while I'm right.
No,
dex
no,
saves.
you should be dex save, the danger sense.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
But I'm also going to use my reaction to absorb elements.
What does absorbing the elements do?
Half the damage and then stores it for my next hit.
Well, he's dead, and there's no more enemies.
Well, it stores it until my next hit.
Oh,
You literally see him, one of his fingers glowing now.
well, you've done it. You've defeated the last of the undead.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to state there are no more enemies in the dungeon, so you do not need to be in initiative anymore.
Sweet. Can somebody heal me? I'm down.
No.
That's exactly how much life I had left, was 16.
Well, luckily, there's a cleric right next to you.
Nah, I'm good. I'm hitting a spell. Oh, here we go.
Bear the dying.
Doesn't you have
I'm
to
Nah, I got-
stabilize him?
Yeah.
He doesn't
He's
get
at
up.
0.
Yay.
And if I recall, there was
Well-
a weapon here, right?
There
No, I am
is. There is
small.
And I pick it up immediately. So I can study it.
He kills you.
a very long, hafted axe laying across the altar.
Ooh.
With
So
of
like an
ancient
aid.
bronze. It could be used as one. It's essentially an ancient halberd. It is
Walk around.
most definitely magical.
It's magic. Well, I have no use for this. But I've discovered its properties.
Excellent.
And then I will share them with you. The party. And then you guys can figure out who wants it.
Well, I will
Rock,
certainly
paper, kill it.
take a new slave if none
Oh.
require it.
Oh, I just realized every time I cast a level spell for healing, it also creates extra healing. So you technically wouldn't have. Oh wait, no, that didn't use a spell slot, so that did. But you get 3 more healing on top of the ones I just gave you.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm also going to put up my defensive field again.
I'll stick with my javelin of lightning after I pick it up.
But I will
Okay.
accept the glaive if no one else requires it. And I do believe, Shirko, you wish to have my shield.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you got a +1 shield or whatnot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take it. That'll raise my armor class up to 23. Doesn't get much higher than that until I get much higher level. Outside of getting even more magic armor.
But I will place my old glaive down upon where the first king's glaive was, as I no longer have use of it.
Well, like I said, you've officially cleared the dungeon. You have a gigantic pile of treasure that you definitely cannot make out with. And
Yeah.
you found
Yeah.
You don't know the power of my lips.
Oh,
and you found the various artifacts laying around.
So yeah,
Now the real question is, was this the guy summoning the undead, or just part of the army?
well, I would assume that it was the king's power that was controlling the undead. Though we have yet to find anybody that would be a necromancer. Oh, did that entire thing I went off with for how we could take out some of the treasure work for you, Joe?
Yeah, from what I read, it should be
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, the only thing that we wouldn't be able to really take from everything was that trade chest, because I assume everything else would fit in the bags. So yeah, I've got the amount written down for us. So unfortunately, like
So here's an idea. We're
yes.
traveling with merchants. Maybe some of them have some bag of holdings we could buy.
That's
That is a potential. I also thought
They pulled
about.
bags of holding out of their bags of holding.
I was also
And charter some of their carriages.
that was what I was intending to potentially do as well, or even buy one of their wagons to increase our holding. But
Well.
we have nothing else to do here. Let's head back to the
You-
caravan.
Loot what you're able to and head back.
Yes.
In which case,
So we're filling ourselves to max capacity with the coins.
Our
Of the
bags
most value?
are basically already filled with. If you got the
Fill
explorer
them
pack and
all.
everything, they're already filled with 30 pounds of gear.
well, I have an empty backpack.
Have a bag of holding.
30 pounds.
Yeah, Andre, I counted the bag of holding and the one that we found it. But Tyler, you don't have an explorer's pack or something, or do you have an extra backpack?
Like I just said twice, I have an extra backpack.
Well, you just said. Okay, well, I guess I'll add that to our stash.
I have a Scar's backpack.
as long as it's flat, I can have the disc floating with stuff. Also,
I'm not really sure how we would make a floating disc hold a pile.
He has that ability.
Put the chest. You put the chest on top of the thing, then you put the gold inside the chest.
Well, the chest is already filled.
Did we do a long rest yet?
No, we have not.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, just a short one.
I mean, yes, we can definitely do that. Well, then with the trade chest, that would add to our stuff. If Griffle is willing to do that for as long as it requires.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will add that.
Yeah.
Tyler said he got it. Is it a backpack?
I have a pouch.
Doesn't your pouch have things in it?
No. Oh wait, no, probably rations.
Hey, Ben.
No, rations would go in my bag of holding. I have a
Since
pouch.
the pouch only holds 3 gold. Or 3 pounds.
I have a closet. You can hold some money. Not much, but you can carry some.
Okay, regardless,
Maybe 2.
we've got to figure it out for this. We're coming off way better than you expect. You think? But yes, let's head back
We're
to the
rich.
Oh, come back. You technically can come back later. Go buy a wagon, come back. Back and forth.
That's if our travels bring us to this point again.
Well, you will go back where we come back where we're coming from.
it's all just drop this main quest. We're rich now.
I was gonna say.
Pretty much what it is. The amount of money's worth that you have here, Joe, these guys could literally retire and not
Yeah.
care about everything.
Who cares if the world ends?
I don't care. I just want to fish.
I mean, I have no care as to what happens to the world. I have care as to what's done to myself.
if the world ends, there's no more adventure. Can't happen.
What then? Wouldn't it just be the adventure after the world's end?
What,
We're
what
not
do you
playing
know about
Fallout.
that adventure?
I'm not switching to Fallout. Why not? Yes, you've made off with what you can. You get back to the convoy, your caravan. They're all very glad to see that you made it back alive.
I totally did not assume we wouldn't be back alive and replace their god.
Well, we'll see if anyone's selling any bag of holdings.
But just ignore the golden calf in the background.
The golden calf.
We were gone so long, they lost faith in Bahamut and made their own god.
I see a map, so I don't see anything.
As far as we know, you're the only one that worships Bahamut. We
It's-
don't know what the other caravan.
It's
It's
a reference-
I know it is.
But Samardag the Hoper apologized. He just thought building a fire would, help everyone feel more cozy.
Mm-hmm.
He was just trying to help.
Take your apologies in the form of bag of holdings, please.
Well, he doesn't have any bags of holding. He's currently trying to transport fine china.
I thought it was pottery, not china.
Oh, yeah.
We'll buy it all of it and dump it on the floor and use your
His carriage in his inventory.
Yes, how much would all your pottery account to?
Yeah, he's transferring expensive, fragile porcelain.
Yes, and what would it cost what?
Just take a look. Where was that? No, I didn't.
Joe was prepared for us to buy a wagon from them.
I made sure to figure out what the value was of what each merchant was carrying. There it is. Samardag the Hoper, with his fragile porcelain, is carrying 5,000 gold's worth of fragile porcelain.
How much was the total in that room?
In total,
Around
300,000.
100,000. No, it's around 100.
Well,
I thought it was 100,000.
No, for the if we were to get everything converted, the
Oh yeah,
gold, the coins alone was a total of 300,000 gold, if converted to that. Otherwise, there was 1 million copper, 500,000
yeah.
silver.
Well, let's just get all the carriage. Let's buy all the carriages.
We now own this caravan.
I mean, you essentially have the money to buy a whole carriage.
I'm buying
And the real
this
question is, where are we going? Where was it exactly we were going again?
Waterdeep.
Oh, they probably have a bank. Yeah, they have banks.
You can always come back for the rest. Maybe there'll be more undead to kill. Another adventure.
Well, even if we got all the caravans, I doubt we'd be able to still get it all.
No, we definitely would not. We definitely would not. However, I do agree to purchasing his wagon and pottery.
Well, it's the pottery alone is worth the 5,000 gold.
Well, how much for his wagon?
The wagon.
It's a
Wagon price is, if it will tell me. Equipment. Here we are. Vehicles. The wagon costs a whole 35 gold.
Ooh, that's breaking the bank.
And of course, I assume he's giving us a deal since we not only amended his mistake, but saved his life. We wouldn't want anyone to think the merchant's ungrateful.
Yeah, the wagon he is giving you a deal on. The porcelain he is not.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're willing to buy all that porcelain on the spot, then he'll take the money. But I mean, he brings up the point. You're gonna have to figure out how to transfer it. Get it to its destination.
Ditch.
He did take a contract.
That is an issue. We can't just do that. It would ruin his reputation. While that really isn't much of my issue to myself.
We'll just buy out his contract and then not do it. We're not merchants. We don't care about our reputations. That's not true. I'm a merchant. I care. We're not doing that.
I was about to say. Well, regardless, with what we've got, is still more than you would ever think we would get for our first two.
So you're going to take his wagon. So you're going to unload all the porcelain, and then take his wagon up over the hill, and start loading up the wagon.
If we're willing to buy the wagon and everything.
I mean, he's willing to sell you the wagon. And
Assuming the contract itself is in Waterdeep, huh?
Yes.
What can the wagon hold?
2,000 pounds. Unless you've got a different weight, Joe.
And what's the weight of the porcelain?
Wagon, yeah, it has a capacity of 2,000 pounds.
And what's the weight of the porcelain?
And make sure to take into account the weight of any people on the wagon
Mm-hmm.
and everything you're carrying on the wagon. The porcelain, I don't know if I found a weight for the porcelain. I just wanted the value of everything.
We could stack it really neatly on Griffel's disc. Just a fucking 300 feet long pile of porcelain.
Just have the hemp rope tying it all down, strapped down and everything, trying to keep it from shattering.
He's got enough porcelain to max it out. He's carrying 2,000 pounds of porcelain.
How much is this contract for?
His contract is for, the total cost was 8,000 gold. 5,000 gold for all the porcelain, and then the 3,000 gold for, the travel cost and everything like that.
So is it worth it to buy
Well,
it
no,
all?
I meant how much is that porcelain going toward the contract, and how much is he just selling on his own?
All of it.
Who the hell's buying this much porcelain?
Some noble.
Other than us.
Well, you buy from a merchant, sell it to the others.
Yeah, he's being paid to transport it. He doesn't know the details about who's selling it, buying it, and all that stuff.
I'd very much like to meet this person.
Mob.
Well, let us just...
Let's just backtrack on the idea. We'll hope
Yeah,
it's still there when we come back.
Do we have an
He's
extra
got
map?
30.
Anyone have an
He's
extra
got
map?
30 crates. There's lots of people with maps in this caravan.
Well, then I will go and purchase one from them.
Well, Samerdex still wants to know: are you buying all of his stuff still, then?
No.
He looks a little dejected, but accepts it. Meanwhile, seeing that you're willing to throw out so much money, somebody comes up and offers to sell you a map for 100 gold.
I'll buy your life for that much.
I'll take that.
No, fine.
Take it, Griffle. You really
it's a
dare to sell it for 100?
It's probably a treasure map if it's 100 gold.
Griffle, I can see that it is a normal map.
I don't know. Inflation, cost of buying something on the trail where availability is low. How many other maps are you going to run into?
I don't know. How many more zombies do you wish to run into yourself?
They shrug. Plenty of
I would
guards
like them.
here. They dealt with zombies pretty easily. It was just you lot that went over and chased after the zombies.
You're not worth my time.
Are you just buying the map anyway, Griffle?
Liz, yes.
All right, 100 gold.
Done.
Fun fact, the actual value of the map is 1 gold.
Yep.
Sweet.
Anyway, like I
It's a
said,
collector's item.
see if there's any merchants selling bags of holding, and then we'll move on.
That was a
And the dragon.
Nobody here has any magic items. Nobody's transporting. Technically, there's one merchant.
Except
You're not
the
sure what they're
adventurers,
transporting.
probably. High and mighty ones.
You could ask them.
That's up to Jurgo. Or, not Jurgo. Yes, Jurgo.
Sure. I'll find the rumored high-level adventuring party that's
Replace
somewhere
me.
in this caravan.
Well, you learn that they've already been fired because it turns out that they were actually a crew of actors that were very good at convincing people they were adventurers.
So I was quite right.
You got 5 for nothing.
No. I knew I was being fired for nothing, as they were, more than likely, not as good of a quality as myself, Ray.
Well, anything's better than you freak. Talk to me.
Alright, well, either way, we'll move on. There's nothing here for us.
But I'll mark down the area on Griffle's map.
All right.
Be worth it.
Not 100. That's coming out of your share.
Oh, I paid it out of my own pockets anyways.
Griffle must do whatever he must to accomplish the mission. He's in charge.
Well, with the undead dealt with, and you technically didn't tell anyone, about what was over there. You just all of a sudden decided to buy a wagon for no reason.
Yep.
But the entire
and yet
night.
we didn't.
Make some perception checks as you are getting ready for bed, for your long rest, now that the
I need a nap.
interruption is over.
I got a 13.
Got a 23.
You were quite handy.
So, all of you notice several individuals within the caravan kind of glancing the direction that you all came from.
Uh-oh. Are these the same ones that were trying to eavesdrop on us?
Maybe. They're the folks that want to keep to themselves, and you're not sure what they're carrying. I mean, there's several, technically, wagons that you don't know what they're carrying, but these are the ones that wanted nothing to do with anyone else and have been very standoffish.
Well, to be fair, they haven't been blessed like us. They'll just get cursed if they try and take the gold.
Well, then shouldn't we warn them?
No.
Was it cursed gold? I thought there was a blessing for fighting him fairly.
Yeah,
You
and the
receive-
blessing allows us to not be cursed.
Yeah.
That
Well,
means
I'm-
technically we can't spend the gold then.
I'm gonna keep watching them, make sure they don't like start walking over there.
The blessing doesn't say anything about curses. It just says it gives +1 AC and advantage in saving throws being frightened.
The way it worked was that if you hadn't done an honorable duel, you would have been cursed trying to take the gold.
And
So clearly they have to now duel Tavaroth honorably to not be cursed.
Obviously.
So that's not how that worked.
I don't know. I make armor and weapons. I don't know anything about curses.
Speak plainly, Joseph.
grandfather
If they go
did.
in there for the coin, would they be cursed?
I mean, you could make an Arcana or a History check.
Good at those.
That's not words to say. Remember how Tyler always has that?
I'm adequate at that.
Tyler, don't speak.
You make one, I'll make the other one, Kelly. Ooh. $25.
History.
It said Arcana in history, so.
No,
Arcana or History. But,
it would have been the same.
yeah, no, it was simply a matter of whoever initially tried to take the gold. Now that the white has been defeated, the establishment of curse or blessing is done.
Got it.
No one will get a curse or a blessing now, but it was that fight that would determine what would happen.
But I'll approach these group
All right.
and
They kind of look at you oddly.
it's been quite the exciting night, has it not?
Yes.
One of them, one of them shrugs. If you find zombies exciting,
No, I merely find crushing those who are lesser than myself to be more of an enjoyment.
Kind of a dick, aren't you, Tavaroth?
Y'all aren't here.
Why not?
unless they followed you.
Did you guys follow me?
Would I not have?
I
Did you
don't
say
know.
I'm gonna go talk to these guys discreetly?
No, because I didn't actually say that myself when I mentioned it.
There you go.
As I didn't think about it.
I'm curious. We all saw them staring over there, so we know what's on their mind. We're not playing anymore, Steve. Stop. No.
Is Avery over here?
I don't know.
About
Did
me?
Avery come with?
No, I'm just listening. I'm just like keeping an eye, I guess.
Okay. Well then, in Draconic, I would... What is the thing that they say for Tiamat?
It's been so long, I don't remember.
Gunga.
I forgot to write it down.
If I hear it, I will immediately go over and bash your skull in.
You already know that I'm part of Tiamat. Was originally part of
I know.
Tiamat's guild.
I'm not happy about it, but you're gonna go flaunt it. I'm gonna.
Shoot a flower on you.
I know, because I remember they splay their fingers.
Yeah.
In 5, I don't remember what they say.
Live long and prosper.
Logan Frost. See him. No more. Go lay down. Go lay down. Yes, you're cute. I know. We don't.
I love
We
when
have the
dogs reach that
imagery,
age where they're
don't
just
we?
like, but I'm so cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got the handout, right? Weren't they doing the gesture in that?
Yeah, I know what the gesture is,
Yeah,
but what do they
it's
say?
it's the phrasing. I don't remember what it was.
I'm trying to figure out where it was written. What I'm finding is the part about where they splay their fingers, with all 5 fingers spread.
Oh, the Tiamat salute.
You can't just Google it.
I tried, and I find all this about like I said, the physical splaying the fingers, but I can't find anything about what they say. Yeah, all I can find is that was there something specific they said? I'm not finding anything. All I can find is that they splay the fingers.
They shall rise.
The only thing I'm finding in the actual book is they greet each other by splaying their 5 fingers apart.
Well, I used
Death hands.
chat to see what it has, and
It's not the dragon's rise. You cannot stop us.
Commonly, every time they do the salute, not every time, but the phrase is used, all hail Tiamat and they shall rise.
Those feel a little too obvious.
yeah, that's yeah.
Well, it just says they're frequently used passphrases.
Yeah.
I think obvious is kind of what they're about.
The cult is trying not to be obvious right now. So what do you do?
So say they will rise. Ah.
Well,
Or like just subtly show your hand in the salute, I guess.
yeah.
I mean, you could do the alternate version of the salute with the fingers down to
yeah,
show that she is hidden.
without letting Avery see, so I haven't quite trusted her myself. I would
still
show
really
that symbol of the hidden to them.
At which point, they all kind of look at each other and then gesture for you to come closer. Are you letting Jotago just follow you?
No, I'll turn to Jurgo and would you please allow me to talk to my new friends? Seems that one among them I've recalled seeing a while back. I would like to catch up with them in private.
Oh, one of those kinds of friendships. All right, you have your fun.
If that's what you believe this is.
That's not what I believe. It's what you're gonna do. And I'll leave. While telling everyone that he's gonna go have sex.
Again. Oh, Lord.
There's not even a black dragon involved this time.
Yeah.
Come on!
It could be a green one.
He's the one with the tail now. But the tail's on the other ass, Sam.
They give you a green dragon one.
Yeah, how is she doing, by the way?
In another world. You'll have to ask Griffle.
No, I was talking about
Virus.
Oh, Virus. Yeah, I forgot she was here. No, she's with. And but whenever she's with the caravan, she tries to hide herself because she knows or pass herself off as a dragonborn. Because half dragons are generally not welcomed. So right now she's just kind of hanging out at your quote unquote tent area, like wherever your group is. But Tavaroth, you're trying to get in with the cult right now.
That I am.
So once Jotago walks away, they gesture for you to get closer to their wagons and away from everyone else. And they
I
start
do.
speaking in not full-on hushed tones, but trying to keep their voices low enough where it wouldn't be easy to overhear them. I do not know your face, brother. Your work must have kept you far from the main road.
That it has. Been quite busy myself with other dealings.
Who are you meant to meet here?
Well, it was through you guys. While also keeping an eye on rumors of others looking for yourselves.
What is your rank?
What are the ranks?
I'll let you make a history check to see if you remember.
Yeah, being as it's been several years. Of course.
Nope. You don't remember what the ranks are.
Just say something along the lines of a Tavaroth quote. I was and ranks were unnecessary. I am beyond them. I am Tiamat's chosen, after all. Or among such.
That would be considered blasphemy to them, as I was an experiment.
They don't know that. They don't recognize you. What else could you say that would make this better?
For now, my rank does not matter to you. What does matter is that I serve Resmir.
Make a persuasion check. Actually, yeah, persuasion.
Be intimidation, right?
It's a half lie, and he's trying to convince them. But you did.
Sam, go lay down.
No.
Go lay down. Go lay down. You're gonna be laying down later tonight. We all know. That's what Draco's telling everyone.
Well, they accept your tale, and then ask, what mission brings you off route? Do you carry a gift for the Horde?
Not one that I was expecting to find on the way. If you head to the area that we just came from, you'll find more to add.
He looks over your shoulder in the direction that they've all been flying glances at since you guys got back.
Yes, that is what I'm referring to. There'll be a tomb there. Those that were within it have been dispatched, and within lies quite a good sum that the Dragon Queen would be happy with.
He glances back at the wagons, then looks again over in the distance. The wagons do not have enough room. We shall have to return another time. You're taking a risk, stranger. You swear this information is worth the Dragon Queen's attention?
Oh, it is definitely worth it.
He nods. We shall return once we are able to.
Very well. Then I shall return to those that I am with as well.
As you're walking away, he calls out one last time. Wait a moment. Which scale are you sworn to?
That is a good question, Joe. What are these scales? Or are they just...
You can make a history check to see if you know what he means.
Crap.
Nope. You don't remember your time with the cult, or you didn't pay attention to what their habits and phrases and sayings were.
No, what?
And like you didn't hear them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
You can make a deception to pretend you didn't hear.
I will need to. My time was spent with Landing Rosa, learning to fight.
Are you saying that, or are you pretending to not hear?
I did not hear.
So, you're just continuing to walk, acting like you didn't hear anything.
Yes.
Alright. Well, they're not going to bother to chase you down. But now they also mark on their maps where this treasure hoard is.
Well, at least we have some use, because I'm sure they'll be able to clear it faster than we would.
They will all just get added to the next loot area that you go to.
We'll be ready!
But while he was having that conversation, after I get done not exclaiming, but loudly talking about his promiscuous business,
Oh lord, you're gonna cause issues.
I'd be
with
talking
viewers
to the
now.
group more in a quieted tone. What is the history of that one? Tabroth. He made some sort of strange symbol with those.
I don't know. I haven't known him very long.
Just know he's a freak. He throws the tail.
You've known me for how long now? Like several weeks?
I don't know you long enough to be personal.
That is true.
I just go into the mermaid man.
Virus leans in. I could tell you a lot about him.
Oh god.
Oh, be more interested to hear about it. Does this information come with the price?
Are you offering? And she shows her fangs. with a
For you?
grin.
Perhaps quite a lot.
And what is information on Little Tavern work?
Well, we did just come back from quite the treasure hoard. But rather, I'd let the lady name her price.
She scratches at her jaw and thinks for a little bit.
He doesn't know that she's technically captivated.
Yeah, you know what he's told you anything. Click clack.
Don't hit that.
But you make magic items, don't you? You're
I dabble.
an arcane smith.
That is my profession.
Well, what could you make for me that would be worthwhile?
At the present moment, I am both lacking in materials and the present space to really create something of worth tremendous value, but give it some time, and I'm sure I could wow you.
All right, if you can't make anything, she leans forward slightly. Tell you what, why don't you make me want to tell you?
Well then, I'll say to the others, allow us some privacy.
Don't unchain her.
I really want to
She's
see where this
chained?
goes.
She's
Isn't
not
she bound?
chained.
I thought she was bound.
She's not bound.
Yeah.
She.
But no, I would. Yeah, well, I'll lead her away to someplace more secluded.
All right. Information's a dangerous trade, friend. Once you sell it, you can't take it back. So what you offer had better be worthwhile.
Well, in quite short, I'd offer anything. Not necessarily for information on him, but where he's from, what he's about. I've got the inkling that he's part of some sort of cult. Oh, well, that's my shift over. I'll leave. See you later.
I hit a button.
Yes, you did. It was on your shift. It was over.
But you want?
I'm inquiring into the dragon cult. That is essentially his whole reason for traveling.
So are you specifically asking about him or his ties to the cult? I guess
His ties to any kind of cult. He doesn't know specifically he's in dragon cult, but it's been pretty blatant that he's different.
Like my rage hasn't given it away.
She would tell you, Avi is no common adventurer. He's touched by something ancient, something dangerous.
I know she can't see his eyebrows, but they're peaked. My. And would this ancient, dangerous thing happen to be linked to Cult of the Dragon?
She, I can't remember. Did you let her keep her daggers?
Yeah, she is armed.
Yeah. She, takes out one of her daggers and starts twirling it lazily, and you see her tail kind of flicking behind her a little bit. So you realize who he serves. Or served. It's very brave to pry into the cult's affairs. Or foolish.
I have to imagine I'll do a bit of both, and a lot of them, to accomplish my own goals.
If you want my advice, I suggest you forget it. It's safer not to know who he used to kneel before.
I simply do not have a choice in the matter. There's someone I must find, and she is currently linked to said cult.
At that, she raises her eyebrow. Well, how interesting. Giving away information for free.
You've been forthcoming with me.
I have, but I believe that is all you'll be getting. I'm not in the business of betraying my own kind, even a bastard cousin.
Very well. Well, as we agreed upon, you may ask any one thing of me. It doesn't have to be now, of course. But if it's within my power, I shall give it. Consider it a favor owed.
She continues twirling her dagger. How about this? I want access.
To what?
Whatever you gain from this little crusade you're along. If you find anything that you think suits me, I wouldn't mind if you kept me in mind.
Well then, I guess I'm going to have to spend some time together, so I can get an idea to what might suit you.
She nods.
Very well. This I can do.
And with that, she saunters back over to the rest of the party.
And I will rejoin them.
Is anybody else doing anything during the long rest?
Nope. They're rested.
Well, the rest of the night is peaceful now that the dead have been laid back to rest.
Yay, back up to, max. Excuse
talk about the eventful day, and eventually you drift off to sleep and take a long rest. For a minute, I misread that as Wand of Secret Charges. It was like, why is it of secret charges? What about the charges are so secret?
You don't want to know.
You'll never know. But it's too late. Just know that it vibrates.
Oh, come on.
Beerus has decided what she wants.
No,
That's
come
no
on.
secret.
That's no. You've been taking my wand of secrets.
Why do you have it?
That's also a secret.
He's full of secrets.
That is a secret I would definitely not want to know.
Too late.
But you get to continue back along your way, traveling once more.
What, it's only been 3 days?
Yep,
You said this is what, 2 months?
something along those lines.
Alrighty.
But eventually, you will. It's pretty uneventful. Like I said, most things are not willing to attack such a large caravan. But you'll make it to the town of Dragonspear. Get a nice day stop in an actual town where you can sleep in tavern, potentially buy and sell any miscellaneous goods you need. But it's not a major city.
Well, what trinkets can we sell here? 'Cause there's a lot of them. Or is there anybody actually interested in, like, artifacts? Or would they even have the
Depends on
ability
the
to convert
artifact.
coins?
Bank to exchange one.
Yes, what services does Dragonspear have?
Look up Dragonspear.
Let me guess, it's gonna have nothing.
By the sounds of things, it is essentially just a roadside fortress.
So it would not have any services that we
Yeah.
require.
I mean, it might have like very minor services. They can shod the hooves of your horses. And there's food and water. Like there's a tavern.
The upkeep.
Yeah, but yeah, it's literally just a fort on the road to protect the travelers going up the tradeway. Like I said, any services. But you stop there for the night. Dragonspear looming like a broken crown on the horizon until you get there by nightfall. A handful of guards open the gates and let you in. And as the wagons and carriages of the caravan take refuge within the walls of the fortress, people make themselves comfortable. There is not even an inn. You just get to sleep within the walls. You don't have to worry about attack. But as you make yourselves comfortable within the walls of this roadside fortress, a pair of strangers arrive. The first is a halfling.
Another short one.
Hey, that's offensive.
My apologies, Siegfried.
Is it?
I don't know.
I just, you're halfway.
We have height deficiency, okay?
Since when is the truth offensive?
It's not. Always speak the truth.
Just say Aaron's.
This one I agree with.
Anyways,
But yes, a halfling, small, sharp, and generally a curious look, wanders around and starts introducing herself to the caravan members, saying that she is heading north, and was waiting for a caravan to come through, so that way she could have safety in numbers. She introduces herself as Gemna Ghelfi. The second person, taller, robed and quiet, immediately walks over to some particular wagons, greets them, and then climbs aboard. And Haveroth, you know exactly which wagons that he boarded.
Oh, I should say that during the town time that we have, I will have Virus refresh my memory as to the cult's hierarchies and things, even if it was subjects that I did not care for.
Find the list. She will let you know. Well, obviously, Virus being Virus. Are we making plans, Tabby? Anything in particular?
Just for future encounters,
Alright.
I would assume.
Then, to show you just how much I trust you, Tabby, I'll let you know all of it. At the top, of course, are the Worm Speaker. 5 of them. 1 for each head of our Divine Queen. They're not leaders so much as priests fighting for her attention, I suppose. She does her habitual dagger twirling. I think you actually knew one of them. After all, Resmir was one of them.
That makes sense with how much she bossed everyone around.
And beneath them, the Wearers of Purple. Fanatics, nobles, the inner circle, who think draping themselves in violet somehow makes them holy. No comment, I take it?
No.
Well, the only thing beneath that are, of course, the writhing masses. You have your dragon claws, foot soldiers, eager to prove themselves. Dragon wing, I guess you could call them officers, or enforcers. Dragon fangs come next, the commanders of cells in operation, though they tend to be rather temporary, because they tend to be rather ambitious. Those who survive could potentially become a dragon soul, marked by magic, and convinced that Tiamat whispers to them personally. I think that may have been what Resmir was trying to make, albeit manufacture would be the better word. Was there anything else you wanted to know?
Yes. What were these scales?
Are you really so dense, Tavora? What color dragon do you serve? 5 heads, 5 colors. Chromatic dragons. What color scales? Obviously, Resmir is the black worm speaker.
Very well, I get it now. I believe that's all I had for now. Do try to behave.
He nods. Anyone else do anything during the long rest at Dragon Spear Fortress?
No.
Are we all in separate rooms or all together?
You're not in rooms. I double-checked. There's not even, like, rooms to stay in. It's basically just a walled area for guards to, guard the road.
Gotcha. Well, then not yet.
All right. Well, morning comes and you head on again. And you travel along the tradeway, passing the high moor. When just 2 days after leaving Dragonspear, as twilight deepens and the sun begins to set, you're passing by the swamps, and strange flickering lights begin to dance among the reeds and brackish pools.
Interesting. Does anyone even know what these lights are?
Well, I mean, I could make an Arcana check to see if they're magical in nature.
You may make,
So could I.
people can make perception, arcana, or nature check.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I'll do nature.
Good at all of those.
Oh, Ray,
What am I?
being around water, Ray is the first one to succeed with his nature check. It's not ocean, but they are technically tied to usually swampy areas. These are likely will-o-wisps. They are malevolent spirits that lure travelers to their doom.
And how do they lure people in, Ray? Do you happen to know that?
I don't know. I never lured one in.
Well,
Oh, I, for one, am going to plug my ears.
generally, they tend to just lure you away the curious by appearing as lights people could mistake for torches or other things of interest in the distance.
Where's Griffle?
You follow the lights, and they eventually lead you into danger.
Where's Griffle and Gigfrig? Do not follow the lights.
What are those lights?
They look so cool.
From what Ray has told us, they're not to be trusted.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
People say that about me all the time, but they're wrong.
Just do as I ask, please.
Well, you know what helps deal with ignoring the spooky lights in the distance?
NPCs.
You shoot them.
A good old tale from Tobin, your halfling driver.
I do like that.
Because this reminds him of one time.
And what time would that be?
He has you all gather up at one of the tables that is set up near the food truck wagon as ale is sold, food. This one always gets laughs until folk realize how it ends. So, I'm trotting along the Limbia River, minding my own cart, when out pops this scruffy bandit jumping out of a bush, sword shaking in his hands, eyes wide. Poor lad's so thin I could have mistaken him for his own shadow. And he says to me, "Your money or your life?" And before I could answer, there's this chime, like someone rang a bell, but made out of honey. Don't ask me to explain it. You had to be there. Now, next thing, the woods light up, and dozens of tiny lanterns darting between the trees. Took me a minute to realize they were pixies. Lots of them. Laughing like mad. They go up to this little bushly bandit, and they start twisting his beard into braids, steal his boots, kiss his nose, paint little flowers on his cheeks. Poor fool dropped his sword and started laughing too. Then the biggest pixie of them all, a whole handspan tall, and he holds up his hand for reference. Wings like stained glass, lands right on his nose. He whispers something. His face goes all slack and dreamy. And before I can blink, they all grabbed him and flew off into the dark. Bandit and all. Never saw him again. Abducted by pixies. Like I said, funny tale until you realize he probably didn't survive.
I'm sure he's fine.
If you ever hear laughter or see lights floating around in the distance, best not to mock it and keep your distance. Or maybe you'll get lucky and find a fairy. You could end up with a bride that fits in your pocket.
That was an awesome story.
Really?
Griffle, you promised
Like fairies.
not go towards lights.
I promise no such thing.
I wonder if fairy magic could be used in smithing.
See, that's the thing, is trying to figure out if you're dealing with fairies or pixies. If you ask me, leave them both and just get some brownies.
Here's the problem. Brownies have a lot of sugar in them.
Don't brownies eat flesh?
No. Brownies are extremely helpful. They're
You
technically
think of the tooth fairy.
No, the tooth
They're
fairy.
technically fey, but they don't have wings. They tend to live around farms, prefer rural places. If you're the type of person that, say, lives alone, just can't quite get all the work done on a farm, brownies tend to take pity on those types. They show up and do the housework for you. And so long as you leave out a little food, make sure some of the leftovers, they tend to take that as compensation, and they'll happily keep up the work. Fun fact, this is an actual creature back from 2nd edition that they haven't had since, if I remember. I miss brownies.
I'm familiar with brownies.
I don't think they've been in the Monster Manual since 2nd. Well, maybe they were in 3rd, but I don't remember them. That is Tobin's Tales for the Night, as you all get your long rest and ignore the lights in the swamp. So you continue along the road. Where are you? You manage to get past the high moors. Well, you're not close to the high moors anymore, I should say. And you should reach Daggerford in probably another week's time. You've already spent a good 2 weeks on the road by now.
Sheesh,
2.5 weeks, I think, by this point. Well, it's roughly a month's travel to Waterdeep.
You said it was 2
And then
months.
I'll need to double check. I thought it was, if I remember, it's 2 months because it's like a month to Waterdeep and then a month to Neverwinter.
Oh, I forgot that Neverwinter was actually our final destination. Well, the caravan's destination.
Well, some of them are stopping in Waterdeep, others are continuing on to Neverwinter, depending on who. But you start traveling, and like I said, you're not too far from Daggerford, traveling through the woods along the tradeway, when you see something that you're fairly certain you heard Tobin talk about.
There's been several things he's talked about now.
That
Pixie
there
wife?
Pixie what?
We're not having a pixie wife.
Where?
It's a beautiful.
You don't know that.
The ocean is a pretty lonely place.
Oh my god.
Sometimes you need some.
Not go there. Anyways, Joe, speak before more comes out.
Is it this one? Yes. It's a beautiful, sunny afternoon. The kind of day that makes the road seem less arduous. The caravan's making good time. When you hear one of the drivers shout and point up ahead amongst the trees. Deer! Fresh meat for the larder! As a herd of deer grazes peacefully. But among them you see it. A magnificent stag that shimmers in the light as if its coat is spun from pure polished gold. And its antlers, not bone, but look like a crown of gleaming platinum.
How far is it that deer away from me?
Don't even think about it.
Even
I
I
say,
think
this
it's
is-
not a good idea.
This is probably one of those creatures that you don't kill in fear of pissing off someone like Sylvanas.
Or the Fae.
Tomato.
It would seem that it was no tall tale at all. But this is the creature that Enum Tobin swore he saw. Nearly every merchant and guard in the caravan begins scrambling as voices ring out. Its pelt would be worth a fortune! Meanwhile, others call out, it's a blessed sign, don't shoot! But there seems to be a chaos as there's a demand for a hunt.
Hey, how far away is the deer?
It's several yards, it's standing in a field.
I cast
along the edge of the
Sanctuary
woods.
on it.
What's the distance of Sanctuary?
30 feet.
Yeah, you'd have to get much closer.
You said several yards. Several is like
Yes.
4.
120
that's a lot
feet?
more than 4.
Is 120 feet will do it?
It's probably more like 300 feet away, 500, somewhere in that range,
Damn it.
3 to 500.
I don't have the 300 feet.
Nonetheless, there are people that want to hunt it, but then there are also others that claim that it is a blessing.
Someone with really good persuasion.
We don't have to kill it.
Well, several of the hunters have already decided that they have found their fortune, and you convince some of them.
You will only find you and your kind, or your kin, cursed if you take down that majestic creature. Hardly your
Well-
fortunes.
The golden stag doesn't bolt in a blind panic like so many other deer. It seemingly gives a long, mournful look toward you all, and then turns and bounds away, its golden form flashing through the tall grass and towards the trees. But that's not going to stop the eager hunters. They begin trying to track down the deer.
Okay, I guess we're leaving without you. Bye.
We have to save the deer. It's too pretty to die.
We gotta.
I concur with the small one.
How
Are
many?
you going to go after the deer and
hunters went
try and
out?
protect it? About a dozen.
I shall.
Let's go.
As will I.
I'll follow.
All right. Whoever wishes to may make a survival check to try and track the deer and see if you do better than the hunter.
Damn it.
Just a second.
Survival, you said? I'm not super good at those.
Nope.
You get lost right away.
Well,
Just
luckily,
Stay with me.
the average of the party was high enough that you were able to find a trail. Meanwhile, the hunters seemingly are heading in a different direction. But you do follow about half a mile into the woods, where you find a small, isolated valley. And the air here is still and cool, thick with the smell of old stone and moss. You don't even see the hunters anymore. They've probably wandered off in the completely wrong direction, you would guess. You, however, have pressed forward, tracking the stag through though subtle, you are led to a cluster of stones, half consumed by ivy and earth. The moss-grown, ivy-draped ruins of what you assume was once the grand structure. And as you step into the small, secluded clearing, you find the golden stag.
Does it do anything?
Oh
You
god,
can
I have a
rearrange
Yigbrig on
yourselves.
top of me.
Come on, us all!
Rearrange yourselves as you wish.
I can't. Okay, I did grab it. Okay.
Oh, right, as we wish? Alright, I'm riding the golden stag. Greetings, friends!
That is a giant stag.
I'm gonna go make friends with it.
So pretty.
They look like the creatures from Tinty Grill.
But you see it step up onto the central platform, and there it suddenly glows brightly before completely changing before your eyes.
Gross. An elf.
And before you is no longer a golden stag, but instead a figure standing on what was once a beautiful white marble fountain. A man, an elven man, who is completely naked,
Ew.
his skin pale, almost as white as the ruins he stands upon. His features are sharp and very, in the elven manner, handsome, you would almost say beautiful. As he stands there, looking at you all, he speaks in a flowing, ancient dialect of Elvish. Who here speaks Elvish?
Not anymore.
No, I don't. If you wrote it down,
I do.
Griffle does. You don't care about your
Apparently, I
filthy
do as
Elvish
well.
people.
Griffle, Tavaroth, anyone else?
Me.
Yigsfrig?
I didn't even realize I took Elvish.
He was
So-
called Elvish.
The three of you speak Elvish? In which case, like I said, it is in a very ancient dialect, but you still understand the overall grammatical structure. Please, do not fear me. Do not look away, for I am what remains of Aethelred, the prince of the Sunstone Kingdom, and I stand here as a prisoner of my own sorrow.
Borrow from what?
Well, do you speak Elvish?
Why are you sad?
That, you know, you
Too
say-
many people talked at once there.
I'll repeat everything he speaks to the non-elfish speakers.
At which point, realizing that Elvish is not the common tongue amongst the group, he seems to struggle for a moment before finding the common tongue. I am cursed. That golden beast you chased, it is my prison. Whenever I leave these ancient stones, I become him, forced to flee the very world I wish to save. I have lived this way for so long, I no longer remember anyone who lived when my kingdom once stood.
What caused you to be cursed?
Got an Irish accent. I need to roll a charisma saving throw. I'm charmed.
But again, he tries to think on the matter. That's been so long. I'm not sure. Then, seemingly his eyes light up a little bit with a spark of memory. There was a woman, a sorceress, named Lyra. My father, the king, forbade our union. He despised the human lifespan. But it was Lyra's own father, a jealous and terrible wizard, who inflicted this punishment. He wished to mock my royalty. He cursed me to become a living, beautiful prize, a thing to be hunted and desired, because I chose love, gold.
And how exactly would we go about destroying this curse?
You must, if you can promise me, as only a hero can promise, help me find a wizard, a powerful sage, a great mage that can break this curse. I'll do my best to be your guide, a quiet burden until I can be free. Please, I cannot bear the thought of one more century trapped as this golden stag.
Even at the cost of mine or their lives.
Hey now. Maybe your life. My life is for fishing. Leave me alone.
If you truly are the heroes that can break my curse and set me free, I'll offer you the last remnant of my power. To which he holds out his hand and seemingly grasps the sunlight itself.
Oh, wow, sunlight.
Keep talking pretty to me, that's all I need.
That sounds good. What do we gotta do? I'll help you.
The ancient blade of my life. It is broken, but a true hero can find its pieces and restore its might.
I think the only one who qualifies here as a true hero right now is Griffle.
Dragon Slayer!
He is one of the heroes of Kryn.
Yep.
We have to save him.
I agree.
Alright, where do we start?
So Louise.
If you were listening, Yigfrig, we have to find a wizard powerful enough to dispel his curse.
Got it.
Place your trust in us. We will do what we must to see it done.
And I thank you kindly. And with that, he steps down once more from the ancient fountain and is forced back to becoming the golden stag.
Yeah, I think that was more.
I wouldn't do that right now. There's a lot of hunters looking to kill you right now.
He makes deer noises at you.
He doesn't have a choice.
We'll protect him.
I mean, that's why he asked for you to protect him and see him to someone that could break his curse. Is he's been unable to leave, as usually people try to, capture him, take his golden fleece.
Then, unfortunately, in order to keep him hopefully alive, we'll have to make a lead.
So I gotta ride him.
I was gonna say, can I ride you? Make it look more believable.
How long does... Let's see, because it doesn't say if Sanctuary has, like, a certain amount of time it lasts.
I think it's 10 minutes.
Just, like, does.
Or until the creature makes an attack against something else.
Details.
Bonus action.
Duration 1 minute.
Yep.
No, it does that there.
But nonetheless, if you leave this ancient ruin, Prince Adelrat, in his golden stag form, follows you back to the caravan.
Okay.
Well,
Anytime I see hunters or, like, sense hunters nearby, or my companion sense hunters nearby, I automatically just throw Sanctuary on them.
Well, I mean, the hunters have already gone back to the caravan, but everybody sees you leading the golden stag.
yeah, we
And
definitely
obviously there are
would've
many questions.
put a lead on him to make it more believable that we were able to capture it.
You somehow, even in his stag form, feel like he is looking down on you.
I apologize for it, but within my head I'm not really. But it's to make it more believable to the others.
Oh, and I should know, while in his elven form, he still had the platinum antlers on his head.
Must be his crown.
Or just, like, the curse itself.
Regardless, he's ours, and we will protect him.
Mm-hmm.
And his beautiful voice.
Just imaginably beer noises.
Just walk around.
With an Irish accent, though.
I feel like it was more Scottish. It had more of a Scottish.
By the way,
I was slipping back and forth between them.
I was gonna say there was times where it's like it felt more Irish, and then times where
they're
Scottish.
kind of pretty similar in ways, but there is a slight difference.
Kind of like British and Australian.
When you get them drunk, there's no difference.
Well, see,
That's not true.
British and Australian, it depends on where they're from.
There's lots of British accents. Irish is on the tip of the tongue. Scottish is in the back of the throat.
But yes.
Nonetheless, you continue your travels.
Yes, with our new friendly.
Yes. To which Tobin says, well, now you've got a tale to tell yourselves.
I look at Tavroff.
This one's got 2.
By the way, Yigfrig, we're tied. In case you back with the undead. I forgot to tell you.
I don't know what.
You're right. Not for long.
We will see.
That wasn't it. But you continue on. But it would seem the weather is taking a turn. Dark clouds on the horizon as it begins to rain and storm.
I danced, didn't it?
Dancing in the rain, are we?
Is it a pretty dance like Step Step Squirrel, or are you doing the chicken dance?
Doing the tentacle dance.
But you
Just a
travel.
wiggle.
You travel 2 days through the rain when finally, after another miserable, wet, cold day, and it looks like the rain is actually only going to pick up and get even harder, making for a freezing night, you see what could be your salvation. A large, warm inn is up ahead.
The whole thing is, what kind of freezing are we talking about? Northern freezing or southern? Yeah, this
We're
looks
talking
familiar.
about western freezing.
So like 70 degrees. This inn looks familiar, guys. I feel like I've been here before.
I know. The sexy lineup.
But nonetheless, you should be able to get room here and get out of the rain.
Walk in.
It doesn't look too friendly.
Hey, stop punching the nose.
Angry people in here.
What did you say? A lot of
Maybe they're hungry.
Did you say that literally after Tabarath walked in?
Really, I don't have. Unless it's specifically on a boat.
Well, we're neither on a boat. We can play a tune.
You can play instruments.
I can.
You play instruments, do you?
I got a drum and a flute or guitar. Actually, I have a feature
But
I could do. So
as you come in, you see the innkeeper standing behind the bar tell you, no room. We're all full.
What?
Looking
See,
around,
yeah.
you see only 4 other people inside the inn.
Oh, it's unfortunate. It's willing to pay quite the sum.
The innkeeper just makes a sort of embarrassed smile and shrugs.
All right, well, can we at least get some food and drink?
I'm afraid we're done cooking and for the night.
What time is it?
I'm gonna look at him a little closer.
You hear some snickers from the various individuals already here.
I got what time of day is it?
I mean, it's late afternoon. It'll be evening soon.
Already?
Done cooking.
What a strange establishment. Is there any, like, hot plates of food and anyone in front of anyone?
Oh yeah, they all have food.
The front drug dealing.
I'm making it very visible that I'm looking around. Odd. It seems we must have just barely missed the cutoff then.
Is the barkeep's tone kind of nervous?
Just a bit.
And you don't serve drinks anymore?
I'm afraid not. To which the well-dressed elf sitting at the table just comments, I suppose you'll just have to go elsewhere. It would seem you showed up at the wrong time, at the wrong place. Oh well.
Well, that sucks for you. I'm staying here. I pull out
You pull out what?
a flask. Just start drinking.
Well, I can still have some good conversation. And I'll sit down at the bar.
Is there any other buildings around here?
No, this is the only place.
Oh, tell me, and keep. Why do you?
I guess I should say, there's the stable outside.
Tell me, and keep. Why is it that you shut down service so early?
Well, I'm just, to which the elf says, we rented out the entire establishment. It's for a private party. So I'm going to have to ask you all to leave, I'm afraid.
Is there
A party?
a way
I love
for me
parties.
to like whisper or at least like mouth to the barkeeper without anybody seeing, like, are you safe, or like,
I mean, you could make a sleight of hand check. I would count that.
sure.
Is he lying to me, Joe?
Who, the innkeeper or the elf? He's not lying. He's just
They
kind of being
rented out
jerk.
the entire place.
Well, I suppose if they're full, we best find some other place to be. Right, guys? Yeah, right, let's go.
Fine.
And I start walking around the building. And I'm gonna,
You Tolly.
it's dark over here. Thought for sure there's a window.
As I'm walking, I just kind of like glance up at
Not where you're at.
Okay, well, I can see the light at the back of the building. And then, oh, yes, there we go. And I tap on, I see her, kind of just tap on the window a little bit, try to get her attention.
She comes over and opens the window.
I'm guessing the barkeep is your husband?
Yes, he is.
Are you guys in danger?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, what would you say?
I'd say that there's a rather snooty elf who decided, after seeing company coming down the road, that he was going to have the whole place to himself.
Oh, so he's just being an ass. He's not like, have you guys like under hostage or anything?
No, he's just enjoying other people's suffering.
Okay. Is he at least paying you?
Oh yes, he paid us quite well.
Okay. Cool. I guess I'll go sleep in the barn. Thank you.
The joke on the elf. I like the rain. So I ain't suffering.
What is everybody else inside doing?
I mean, my plan is to get up, take his drink, retract my helmet's visor just a little bit, chug it down.
You're taking the drink of the elf?
Yeah.
To which he stands up. How dare you?
Oh, relax, friend. You said it yourself. You rented this place out. You'll get another.
You are not my friend. If anything. I should have my bodyguards deal with you.
As if they could.
Who even are you?
I'll have you know that I am a judge in Waterdeep.
What do you judge?
Griffel, he judges criminals and the like, as well as other officials and things within the town.
You know criminals?
No criminals.
Say, you should have judged that his outfit was horrible.
Says the one wearing furs and little elves.
Gotta give the people what they want to look at.
And I'm assuming that's why you make sure to stay under the table when we can't speak.
Can I kill him?
No, you may
Go
not.
to Tavra. Damn it. Well, fine, let's go.
Yes, I've had my drink.
Enjoy your time outside in the rain.
I will.
My armor checks down. I hardly feel it. Is it raining?
You walk out, clink, 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 clink. From the sound of the rain hitting.
I have a dampening field. I don't hear anything.
You hear some of the others make comments about your mud-spattered clothing, and you hear him say under his breath something about how you are all of low breeding.
I mean,
Better be a low bread than an ass. As I walk out the
I
door.
would just roll my eyes and walk out. For real.
Elf trash.
You're looking all you had any cheese. Or my.
Oh, I had my drink. I'm good. I don't mind. He couldn't stop me.
Well, you all go back to the caravan and let him know that there's no room at the inn.
Yep. Douchey elf. No good. Let's go.
Yes, while
So we just have them all come in.
It should be noted they're a party of 4, and this is an inn with this is a big inn. They potentially got like dozens.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but he's also
Nope.
judge of Waterdeep.
Yep.
Of Waterdeep.
Not judge if he's dead.
At least he says that's what he is. No one rolled insight on it.
That's true.
I mean, if he's got the funds to rent out the whole place, he's probably not lying.
He could be a criminal.
Oh, could be.
And as much as Tavaroth
was
wants to
gonna
bash
say.
his face in for that lowborn comment, we'll
I'll do it.
be rational.
That's gross.
No fun.
I don't want to give Avery more ammunition to use against me for hatred.
But it was just.
So you care about her opinion now?
I was gonna say.
I care about your guys' usefulness.
That's fair.
I'm useful.
I'm not very useful.
I'd say we all amount to about the same usefulness as each other.
Comes in spurts.
But
We got our bar
as
wagon.
you're walking, yeah, you all go back out. There's much grumbling and upset that you're all right outside such a nice big tavern, and you're all having to spend the night still in tents and sleeping bags.
Well, I mean, is anyone familiar with the judges of Waterdeep?
Nope.
Never met him in the water, so nope.
And if they wish to do business, it's best not to be on their bad side.
I wish I was Ela right now. I'd prank them so hard.
Pinecone?
I'm going. She can't do that yet, but it would be worth it. I think she needs access to 4th level magic.
Well, you can have a less than cozy night in the rain just outside the nice one tavern.
I'm gonna have a cozy night. The coziest night.
How far away are we from the inn?
I mean, you're literally just across the road.
Okay, guys, let's party all night. Yeah. We're gonna be out here. They're not gonna sleep good in there.
Are they staying the night?
I
I
don't know.
don't really know that.
I believe they are, Griffel.
Well,
Oh.
do you do anything during the night?
I'm gonna wait for the judge to go to bed, and then I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
I mean, he goes to bed at some point.
Boom.
And that's what I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave. What
Don't
from the
hurt
building?
the building.
I'm not gonna do it towards the building.
Then just randomly casting it.
Yeah.
For the noise.
All right.
Anybody?
Everybody else in the caravan is very annoyed because they're also hearing the thunder wave.
Yeah.
Eyes shoot open.
Can I, or outside around it, can we see the windows to the rooms? And figure out
Not
which room
upstairs.
he's going to? Can't.
I mean, you could have figured out by seeing which lights went out.
Yep, that's what I mean. And I would want to cast Mage Hand and open the windows in my invisible Mage Hand.
I was just thinking about doing that with Thaumaturgy because I can use an invisible hand to unlock and open slam windows shut.
I'll cast Gust to blow the rain into.
Oh, wait, I got Gust too.
Oh my lord.
Hey, they pissed me off.
I don't have
I got Gust Wind.
currently equipped. I don't have Gust currently equipped, but
I have Guts Wind.
Seas on patrol if they annoy that.
Yes, for exactly.
Must be a
minute
bucket
straight,
around.
just slamming the windows, open and shut, open and shut, open and shut.
Actually, I'm gonna pull Quasi out. I'm gonna make him into a bat, and I'm gonna figure out what rooms the judge in. I'm gonna have somebody open the window, then Quasi can go in there and range all his stuff around, and then leave.
Right.
it's
Judge now has
there
Brown
goes
system
Stein. He
running
got
around.
his drink.
Okay, note for the future: don't piss off the group.
Well, you are all able to get a long rest in the night in the rain,
Unlike the
causing
judge.
disturbances for everyone.
Yep.
Very annoyed, but
I don't care. They salted my rain.
I mean, he eventually locks the window from the inside.
I can unlock it.
Well, Quasi's
From the inside?
It's Thaumaturgy says that you can unlock door or window to
That is
fly open or
unlocked.
shut.
It has
No,
to be unlocked already.
You can instantaneously cause unlock.
Unlock.
Yep. I was reading it. Unlock a window.
Someone cast knock on the window.
Yes.
My Mage Hand could unlock it because I can just cast it somewhere I can see. So if I can see in through the window, or
You
on
will
the other side of the window.
They'll look through the crack of the curtain.
I'll
All right,
cast it
Tamara. Now you
between the
use
window and the
catapult.
curtain.
Now you use catapult. Throw a rock through the window.
That would do a lot more damage.
You can pay for
You
it.
want to do damage? I just thought
You don't need to
building.
break the windows. It's not very nice to the people who own in this place.
I'm going to step away for just a second.
Yep. Same here.
It's
If you want to
fine.
break the building, I'll break the building.
Alright, are you legitimately doing anything to the judge, to his people?
No.
I would
just
at
wanna
least
know.
attempt to open the window. That'd be all.
Well, then you get your night's rest, continue on the road without getting to stay the night inn. But the rain eventually dies down. Okay. Okay. You could reach Daggerford.
If I had a spell to disguise myself, then I would, but I don't order any invocations to do it.
I mean, Daggerford is now just a couple days from Waterdeep at this point.
Just curious, why would a judge be this far out from Waterdeep?
Traveling, who knows?
Hunting trip.
He's a judge. I hardly imagine he has that much time to go traveling.
Or hunting. Probably got his drug deal going on. I read it in the paper.
You can read.
Yeah. Because you can't read.
It's pretty uncommon
And
for
I can't.
fisher.
I can read all the entries.
You get to pass through Daggerford, a small farming community, now just a couple days from Waterdeep.
Kelly. It's past now, but you could have used that decanter of endless water to shoot a guy's right through his window.
Alright, I'm back.
Gotta create water in this building.
Do you do anything in Daggerford?
I don't think there's much for us to do.
No, not really.
There's nothing for which to buy a wagon.
Oh. It is 2 months to get just to Waterdeep. And then you'll have more months traveling to Neverwinter. Because you only travel 15 miles a day.
Ah.
And Waterdeep is still 100 miles from Daggerford. So even that's still another week. We've been making... So
Really
it's
good
been
time.
almost... well, no, you've been making average time. It's been almost 2 months. I just wasn't paying attention to what days... I'm basically just going from event to event. I'm not narrating every single day of your
from the
2-month
looks of it,
journey.
Dragon Spear would technically be the halfway point.
Yeah. And like I said, it's just a roadside fortress.
Yeah.
Daggerford is a farming town alongside the river. But you continue north. You still have another 10 days before you will reach Waterdeep. When, as the sun hangs high in a pale blue sky, and the caravan rounds a gentle bend in the road, the trees thin slightly, revealing a grassy clearing where the breeze carries the scent of wildflowers and warm dust. And there, standing just off the road, you see 2 elven women waving.
Ugh.
They appear to be travelers, dust on their boots, cloaked over their shoulders, revealing simple but well-fitted
Like, are they in danger, or?
No, they're waving friendly.
They're probably dryads gonna suck our life force away. I've seen it in anime.
Are you
they
the
smile.
kind protagonist, Ray?
Don't worry about Ray. He knows what's going on. You heard tales.
Ray just leans over. I saw this once in an anime. What's anime?
It's funny because I'm looking at it right now.
Anyways.
But
Are they just saying hello, or are they calling us over?
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout!
But as the caravan approaches, you hear them. Is this the caravan heading north to Waterdeep? Maybe even to Neverwinter?
Nope, we're going west.
Are we currently going north?
Can't you see we're going west?
They point at the bend of the road. Technically, yes. You're about to turn north, though.
Yes, our destination.
Yes, that is this caravan that goes to Waterdeep and then to Neverwinter.
To which, claps excitedly. Did you hear that, sis? Maybe we can join this caravan. We were hoping to find company on the road. It's dangerous and dreadfully dull traveling alone.
Yes, that is reasonable.
But, the other sister nods. So very dangerous. She looks at Tabaroth, at Yigfrig and Ray. But you all look very capable.
Yes, we are.
Well, you won't mind if we join you then.
Well, that should be up to your choice.
At which point, they hop down off the little ridge they're standing on and join the caravan. They introduce themselves as Serena and Mirabelle. They are twin elven sisters, wood elves, headed north. And you hear several of the other guards, merchants and stuff, make catcalls. And they are quite happy to see these 2 sisters join the caravan.
Well, you said it yourself. It's both dull and quite dangerous to be making this journey alone. I imagine you two are at least somewhat capable of defending yourselves.
Serena comments, I mean, I was taught a little bit how to use a sword, and Mirabelle knows how to use a little magic.
No, it's awfully brave of you to be making this journey then.
Well, we don't live too far away, but we have business up north.
Well, welcome aboard.
You're very kind.
I'm sure you must be a very handsome man under that helmet.
Some might say that, but, well, never been one for
Just say
romance,
thank
I
you and
suppose.
stop talking. I had to tell Joe, I'm like, you get a compliment, you say thank you, and then just leave it at that.
Unless you're suspicious of these people and you want them to keep talking.
Nonetheless, travel on the road, continuing. You still have about half a week before you will finally reach Waterdeep. And guess what?
What?
Tobin has another tail.
Oh, I just figured they attacked.
I figured there would be at least one more time.
Been a while.
Well, once you're gathered round the food truck once more, drinking ale, eating mutton, or rations, whichever is your preference, Tobin tells you that he's got another story that he thinks you'll all enjoy. So after he takes a good swig from his mug, he sits back in his chair and rubs his chin. I knew him. Sir Merritt Smallbarrow, Knight of the Apple Blossom Order. You can laugh, but don't let the name fool you. He was a warrior fit for legend. All 3 feet of him, riding the bravest mount Faron ever saw. Thunder Whistle, Mighty Corgi.
God damn, this is such a...
I met him near Tribor. You see, I'd stopped for lunch. Just a bit of bread and cheese. Nothing as nice as what we're having here. When up comes this halfling, all dashed up in shining, polished plate mail. So bright it nearly blinded me. He saluted me, and I saw he was carrying a sword longer than his arm. So, short sword. And he asks, "Have you seen any injustice this day, good sir?" And I said, "Just that my stew is burning, if that counts." And he looked heartbroken that he couldn't tell. Later that night, as I made camp, I heard a racket. Roars, clanging steel, and yipping battle cries. I thought it was goblins again. But when I crept close, there was Sir Merritt, charging a band of bugbears, twice his size, and laughing like a madman, swinging that sword with both hands while Thunder Whistle bit their ankles left and right. I swear, watching a bugbear flee from a dog, that's a sight. Come dawn, the bugbears were gone, and he was sitting by their campfire cooking their breakfast. Said he couldn't let good bacon go to waste. A few years later, I passed through the same forest and found a cairn shaped like a corgi. Flowers laid all around. The locals told me that a halfling knight felled it, saving a whole caravan from gnolls. Some of the locals even say, as high, you can hear the faint patter of little paws and a bark echoing just down the road, just out of sight. Every time I pass by, I try to listen, hoping maybe I'll hear it. Every time.
That was beautiful.
You hear Tobin sniff a little, and you get a feeling that he really, this isn't just some tall tale, he really did know a halfling knight that potentially died.
It had a
Was he-
corgi.
He rode.
I'll be back.
Halflings do get riding dogs.
Yes, but a corgi.
It's so
That
brave.
poor thing. With such its stubby little legs trying to get everywhere.
Yes.
The fact that they're built like a brick house.
But the campfires burn low. Several of the members of the caravan have turned in for the night, blankets drawn, but not everyone's gone to sleep yet. And Jurico, you are approached by, think, is Serena. She quietly walks over and smiles softly before sitting beside you. Are you taking the night shift?
No, I don't mind. Gives me some time to think.
You're very responsible.
Well, I did tell my party here that I would act as upon a wall, so that the enemies may break upon me. I need to be vigilant.
She nods and then offers you a flask.
Would you like a drink?
Well, I don't suppose there's any harm in sharing in a drink with a friend.
You drink from her flask.
I do.
It's something sweet and slightly spiced. It's very good.
I'll cap it back up and pass it back to her.
She smiles.
I appreciate it.
I hope it was to your taste. I know not everyone likes sweet drinks.
It stirred some fond memories for me. Simpler times.
She nods.
You know, you're not like the others. You're a bulwark, like you said. You seem like you actually want to help people, not just in it for the money, or whatever else they're doing on their own.
I suppose, for a time, I've dreamed of becoming a famous blacksmith. But at the core of it, it's really to continue to support my family. My mother has always been ill, and my sister, well, she's always been reckless.
Reckless? How?
Well, I've always been there to protect her and help her through any times of need. So, she's gotten this kind of head on her that believes that she can do anything. And, against my own part in it, I suppose, she can, as long as I'm there.
So, you left this sister back home while you're with the caravan then?
No. Unfortunately, she seems to have, well, I guess I should mention again that the sickness my mother bears, it has only grown worse. The medicine did not seem to be effective. My time as a blacksmith was short, but I was hoping to make enough money to find better resources, or perhaps pay for treatment. She took it upon herself in my absence to, I guess I should say, fall in with perhaps the wrong crowd, and I'm looking for her.
What crowd would that be?
A cult of some type, I suppose. At least that's what I hear of it.
Yep,
Oh, my chef's up. I'll see you later.
I can't believe you've done it twice.
But anyhow, a cult.
Yes. They seem to have promised her a way to treat her mother.
It sounds like your sister's a bit reckless.
Yes, and I've always been there to shield her from herself. So, suppose once again I'm looking to do the same.
Well, you know how youth can be. It's easy to be reckless, wild, make mistakes. It makes me think about things I've done.
And she sits awkwardly, not sure if she should continue.
Well, far be it from me to pry into a lady's business, but we have time, if you wish to speak about some things.
I've run with dangerous people. Maybe I've done some things I regret. But sometimes you don't fall in, you get pulled.
I think I understand your meaning well. We all have a life to live, and it's not my place to make judgments upon it. That is why, while, of course, there are times I can be upset with my sister, I always forgive her.
She smiles at that.
We all have our burdens, and yours seems quite heavy. But you seem strong. I think you can bear it. But if you ever need help carrying it...
She tries to hesitantly set a hand on your plate armor. You don't have to carry it alone. And she lets the moment linger.
After a few quiet moments, I suppose, I'll turn to her. I appreciate it. I suppose I've always been alone in the struggle. And maybe it would be a nice change of pace to rely on someone else.
She smiles and nods and says,
Well, I should get back to my sister.
And she leaves.
Of course. Have a good night.
Does anyone else do anything during their long rest?
Yes. Go talk to Jirgo. Now you know that it's quite dangerous to be openly talking about searching for a cult.
Well, I have to imagine the danger will lead me there faster.
Yes, but it could also hinder some things, especially that of other people's plans.
No one has told me of such plans.
Well,
Though, I would say, I perhaps have learned a little bit of yours.
oh, what would that be?
Or, I suppose, rather, a part of your history and what it might mean for those plans. You were with them, or are still with them. I'm not sure.
Well, since you've learned that much, though, I'm sure you could have asked any of the others as to that. So I won't hold
I
it
tried.
against the even the agent
And
of
they all-
Uncommon wouldn't tell you my origin.
Yes, they played the fool quite well.
That's interesting. But yes, I am of the cult of the dragon. Though was, I should say.
Yeah, you still. Oh,
And we are talking quietly enough so others can't eavesdrop.
All right. Make a stealth check.
Yeah. Realize that after we start talking. It's like, this should probably be something quiet.
Do I still have disadvantage while I'm talking in my armor?
No.
I mean, it's not a very high stat regardless, but... It's raining, it's harder to hear us.
It's not raining right now.
Yeah, it is. I looked
Tyler?
outside. It's raining.
But do you have anything more to say with each other?
What is it, if you're not part of them, that you hope to do? Can I trust you? Are you keeping tabs on me?
Trust is... You can trust me as long as our goals align. So if you were to have that go against me, then that would probably be not for the best. And as
I
for
imagine.
that-
I doubt you'd like getting your nose broken.
I wasn't sure if you were capable yet, so I wasn't quite sure if I should clue you in as to what is going on with us.
You couldn't tell at a glance.
I like to see the work.
Muscles bulging. The sweat dripping. I know how you roll.
I like to see if they're competent or not.
Well, I imagine I've proven myself to be so.
That you have. Tyler.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
Tyler.
oh, sorry. I thought I was muted. Apologize.
You can see if you're muted.
No, I can't. I don't have Discord open up on either of my screens.
Sure, you can just take your mouse, roll down, and we'll say mute or not.
Well, regardless, my only real ambition is to find my sister and figure out what this cult is really about. And if she's really truly safe in a place such as this, or if they are deceiving her.
Well, I can assure you they're probably doing both.
And if that's the case, then nothing shall stop me from prying both her and my mother from their hands. Dead or otherwise.
Now that is something we can work with. See, I intend the destruction of this cult for the wrongs they've done me.
The wrongs?
Yes, that is something I'll be keeping to myself for now. However, should you work well or even decide to join me in the end, I believe I can help you and your sister in accomplishing all that you want.
I see no reason not to work together until that goal is accomplished.
Good. Then I will fill you in as to everything so far, as to what our group is here for. Though I'm sure Yila already kind of broached that subject, didn't she?
It was very open.
So then, yes, you understand why it's best to not draw suspicion while talking with the cult, especially to those that have come from unknown areas.
Well, as I said, that danger was merely to quicken my pace onto the trail. But now that we already have a trail, I see no need for it.
Very well. That's all that I would have.
to speak with you on this.
You're not gonna put your hand in my lap either?
Why would
Offer
I
me
do
a
that?
sweet, warming drink? No, I don't actually say that. No, I actually do say that. Fuck you. I jest. Good night, Tavaroth.
And you as well, Jurgo.
Well, you all get a long rest. Although, in the morning, Jurgo, while you're having your breakfast, your morning meal, you see a halfling approach you, the one that joined back in, was it Daggerford?
Dragon Spear.
What was the sister's name? Celine and Million?
Serena and Mirabelle.
Serena and Mirabelle? And she never told me which one she was?
She did not.
I hope somebody's taking
Well,
notes, because I haven't been doing that.
Nonetheless, the halfling that joined at Dragonspear approaches you while you're having your breakfast, Jurgo. And she kind of glances around, and once she sees Tabaroth, she then leans towards you, lifting a finger, putting it to her lip in a shushing motion, before she then pulls out her dagger and begins to poke into your oatmeal with the tip of it. She then lifts out and shows you an oatmeal smeared object resembling a tiny bead. She glances over her shoulder one more time, confirming where she sees Tabaroth, and then leans closely and whispers, "It's a sliver of bone, whirled into a circle so you can swallow it in a mouthful of gruel without noticing. Once eaten, it slowly uncurls inside you, exposing needle points that pierce your guts and kill you slowly. I suspect they're in the breakfasts of your companions as well." With that, she stands up and sheathes her dagger again, and seemingly as an afterthought, calls over her shoulder, "We should talk this evening."
Well, you shall have my undivided attention.
But she walks away.
I say nothing to the part. No. Well, then I have to imagine when we, I assume, separate to eat amongst our own group, would stop the party from eating. And there's perhaps a foreign object in our meals today. And
Anyone who wishes to may make an investigation check in their oatmeal.
I would I would take the bone that the halfling had showed me. What was her name?
Other than gruel?
Her name was Jamna Gleamsilver.
Gleamsilver.
Why am I not surprised that those two are the ones that don't get a good roll on this?
The gruel looks like gruel, guys.
I'm showing them exactly what they're supposed to be looking for.
I mean,
Are you sure this is bad?
I was gonna say, grab a spoonful. Looks good to me.
I just started flicking out stuff.
Ray, Avery, you find items that small lumps that could be bone slivers.
I mean, if the others are finding it, don't you believe that it's somewhere in your meal?
Who made this?
Yeah.
Also, you're pretty sure that a couple of the particular caravan members keep glancing your direction, but they're trying to make it, they're trying not to make it obvious.
Once they're removed, we should continue to eat our meal to avoid raising suspicion.
I'm poking around mine. I still haven't found it yet.
You find one, but then you realize it's actually just some kind of bug egg.
Flick it.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna find some nuts in the egg. Digging around for a ration. It bugs me that I couldn't eat my breakfast.
Really? Really? You just had to get one in at least.
One.
You travel for the day, and then that evening, Jamna approaches. She raises an eyebrow. I'm assuming you're all there.
Yes.
She raises an eyebrow as she looks at Tabaroth, looks you up and down, and then kind of glances at Jurgo.
I'll give her a nod.
Do you find issue with me, short one?
He shrugs.
That is yet to be determined.
I'll tell you this much. We don't work for the same people, but we're all on the same side. I believe you've mentioned that you want to stop the cult of the dragon?
Yes.
Well, I need to know what is in those wagons and where they're taking it.
Well, I mean, we know that the Hopa's wagon is full of porcelain.
She puts out her hands and shakes her head. You know what wagons I'm talking about.
It would be the treasure that they've accumulated.
Can you confirm that?
In a sense, yes. But as to the destination, that is something I'd hoped would be more natural for them to give over.
They're carrying treasure. I guess I'll take your word at it. We don't need to make dumb mistakes with meatheads bumbling around. But where are they taking?
As I told you, that is unknown yet.
What about that one fellow that joined up back at Dragonspear?
That is also an unknown.
I mean, what would a red wizard be doing with the cult of the dragon?
Teleportation, maybe?
Did you not know that?
Do I look like one that pays attention to the magic users of this world?
I don't think you pay attention to much of anything.
Just a little snicker.
Nonetheless, Asbara Jos is a red wizard of Thay. But if you couldn't even figure that out, I'm not sure what I'm going to learn talking to any of you.
Well, I must admit, I was openly, before yesterday, I was openly trying to provoke said cult, hoping that their attention would lead me closer to them. But as I now have a current trail, I no longer need to do that, and I might look into a bit more investigation. That being said, it seems you are someone of many resources and a way of finding things that they want to find.
She nods.
I would greatly appreciate a further cooperation between us, and with what we learn, and from you, we can use to learn more and share it with you.
Well, if you learn anything interesting that I don't already know, maybe I can share information with you.
Anything we should keep our eye out for?
She shrugged. Anything could be interesting. It's up to you to have the intelligence to figure out what to look for.
I'll nod. Very well then. Consider my eyes opened.
She nods. Anyhow, try not to be too noticeable, though that's pretty hard for some of you. And with that, she heads away, and you all get to have a long rest, and we will call it there.
I feel like I was insulted.
A bit.
What time?